Good morning, good afternoon, and or good evening. You are watching Nub's Collection, a YouTube series dedicated to the cataloging and review of every game in my physical media collection. As always, I am your host, Victor Nub, and today we are looking at Forsaken 64. This is obviously the Nintendo 64 release of the game, developed by Iguana UK, published by Acclaim Entertainment, and released in the United States on May 26th of 1998. Forsaken is a 3D first-person shooter that borrows its design heavily from the Descent series. Like Descent, Forsaken puts players in the cockpit of a flying craft that can move freely within closed 3D environments, typically consisting of small rooms and tunnels and guarded by turrets and other flying enemies. The world of Forsaken is set on Earth in the year 2113. A science experiment meant to create stable fusion reactions similar to those found in the Sun goes awry and corrupts the planetary satellite defense network, causing it to target the planet and destroy the atmosphere, as well as most of the structures on the surface. The planet is condemned by an intergalactic alien organization called the Imperial Theocracy, which declares anything of value on the surface up for grabs, attracting mercenaries and treasure hunters to race for the good stuff. The player's goal is different depending on the mission type. Objectives include finding and collecting specific objects of value, defending valuable objects from automated defense systems, destroying designated targets, and clearing all enemies from a level. Truth be told, the only mission type I recall from the game involved finding an object before the other bounty hunters that you're competing against find it, or do find, retrieving it, and escaping before a timer runs out. I guess we'll find out how accurate my memory is. Forsaken was initially designed to take advantage of computers that ran on DirectX or ran DirectX, and as such the game was bundled with pre-built PCs and graphics cards, and was commonly used as a benchmark for testing PC capability. The soundtrack, which is mainly comprised of electronica and drum and bass tracks, was written by Dominic Glynn, a British composer best known for his contributions to the Doctor Who series. Forsaken received mixed reviews upon release, with critics praising the lighting effects and intense gameplay, but panning the overall high difficulty and the lack of a usable radar to navigate the oftentimes confusing environments. That's all the notes that I had. Let's go ahead and get it started. There are three things right off the top that I remember about the game, and we'll see if they remain true. I don't know if you get to see the splash screen on the Nintendo 64 version. It may only be PC and PlayStation. There was a picture on the... Let's go to the options menu real quick. Nothing that I'm seeing there. There was a splash screen that they used as like the main image for the cover of the box, as well as I think all promotional materials of this kind of like spooky dark background with some lightning and stuff. Maybe a craggy, cracked surface, like kind of like a dry lake bed. And in front of it, you see half of a woman's face. And the woman's face, for the longest time, or at least the half of it that you could actually see, I would swear, even to this day, and we'll put an image on the screen here to show who I'm talking about, I swear that's Kate Blanchett from back in, or not Kate Blanchett, Kate Winslet, rather, from back when Titanic came out. This would have been, what, a year after? What year did it come out? 98? Yeah, so about a year after Titanic had come out in theaters. So, I mean, she even has like what looks like wet hair. If you don't see the similarity in her face, I don't know what to tell you. I think it's a whoever they hired for this, and I don't think it actually was Kate Winslet, is a dead ringer for her. I think they may have actually cast this lady or used her for the production still, specifically because it evoked the vibe of Kate Winslet. That said, I don't know if you ever actually meet anyone of that particular face or character in game. I think they just used it because it looked very edgy and cool. The second thing that pops in my brain is, and it's tied to the song that we're hearing right here, there's this kind of weird sound that I remember hearing used as like music on an episode of Mythbusters. And I couldn't tell you exactly which episode it was, but it was one of those things when I heard it, I was like, I've heard that in a video game before. And it took me forever to realize that it actually came from Forsaken 64. Now, knowing what I know now about the composer of the game, Dominic Glynn, he actually did contribute a significant number of basically generic Muzak tracks to just a library that TV and movie studios could draw from and use, I think, royalty-free or license-free. And that may be how that particular sound effect ended up in an episode of Mythbusters. Third thing that pops out in my brain, and we'll go ahead and hear this in the very first area that we see in the game. Just go ahead and get started. I gotta take a peek at the controls. Move forward, backwards, strafe, fire primary. I think that's my triggers. I'm using the Polymega controller that came with the system. I don't know if it's gonna be very good for today's episode. Nope, not that. Okay, that's fine. Looks fine to me. Back up. There we go. There is a multiplayer mode in this game. I don't think it's all that good. I don't remember it being all that good. But also, I remember the game being incredibly frustrating to control or actually complete. And let's do, I guess, do Beard. The first song that we're going to hear in the very first area was an absolute earworm that dug itself into my brain and is all I ever remember when I think about this game. I guess we'll find out in a second here if my memory is consistent with that. So adjusting the audio on my headset. Sure. Let's do Nuke. The abandoned nuclear plant is the setting for your first foray into the heart of the Mechanized Defense Force, MDF. If you wish to use a rumble pack, please insert it now. I don't care. Not that important. I don't even know if I have a working rumble pack anymore. It's not this song.
The game begins. There is carnage ahead, and for the victor, there is honor and the spoils of battle. For the vanquished, there is pain and humiliation. Failure is not an option for the Forsaken.
Oh. Yeah, it's not this song. Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, this song here. Whoa! Oh, the camera automatically pivots you upright. Interesting. How do I move? Oh, there we go. Oh, boy. Oh, come on. I need to fix that. Is there a way to reverse the... No. Oh, man. The game does that thing that I absolutely hate, and it forces you to use a reversed look, vertical look, where it aims up and down for me. I hate that. Alright, well, maybe it's not the first level, but I remember there being a level where you could use... Okay, cool, I got my shield back. Where you had to basically chase after an object and beat a bunch of other players to it. Maybe it was the multiplayer mode I'm thinking of. Also, if I have to race using reversed vertical... Well, not vertical. What's the Y-axis? They reverse the Y-axis. That's going to drive me insane. Alright, guys, gotcha. I'm getting other weapons. I'm not getting how to fire them. Oh, wait. Someone's fire... Oh, there you are. Get here. That's it. There we go. Keep forgetting that I have a strafe button. There we go. I remember a friend having and playing Descent and me seeing them play it. I don't know if I ever actually played it myself. I also don't know if I've actually gone up. Get out of here. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I ever played Descent myself. I remember seeing it, and honestly, watching this person play the game, it made me nauseous. Again, I don't do really well with games that really mess with your sense of equilibrium, and as we have witnessed, or at least I made sure to note while we were playing Doom 64, I do get motion sick very easily, depending on what the game does with your perspective, if it shakes it, moves it around a lot in very uncomfortable ways. So far, I'm not feeling gross. I can't discount the possibility that's going to change any second now, but... Oh, there's a guy here. Get him! Alright, 6 enemies left. I am assuming the first mission, all I'm doing is I'm just trying to kill all the bad guys. Heard someone shooting. Yeah, I really like the funky guitar part of this. There he is. I did it! Whatever the mission was supposed to be, I guess it was just killing enemies. They didn't really communicate that at all. Alright, I got 100% kills, which I guess was all I was supposed to do anyway. Shots hit 77, shot hit percent 18. Not great. So why do I remember there being a mission where all I did was literally race against other enemies to get to something that I needed to find? Doesn't matter. We did the one. Let's go ahead and do the next one, see what it is. This mission places you within touching distance of Babalas. Hidden within the mission is the defensive shield monitor. That didn't seem to tell me much of anything. Maybe I'm skipping it by accident. Oh, I am. There we go. Protecting Babalas from unwanted intruders. Locate the bomb and place it beside the defensive shield monitor. You must return to the beam-in point before the bomb's timer reaches 0. So this is what I was remembering. Maybe it's because this one was the one that kind of always stumbled me. So we have to race, basically, get a bomb into a spot and then roll out as fast as possible. We'll see how well I do with that. Okay, why aren't you dying? Ah! Out of here. You also have the ability to move up or down, but I haven't been doing that very well. Side path. Oh, you aren't bad guys. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between random pickups that you can get and enemies that you're supposed to be shooting. Oh, there's the bomb. And now I need to find where I'm putting it and get the hell out. Someone's shooting me. Where? Oh, okay. I hit the thing! What did that do for me? I don't know. Just did a thing. Oh, get out of here. Oh, come on. Get out of here. Get. Oh, gotcha. Now, here's the problem. I've gone a whole bunch of very circuitous paths. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go once I put the bomb down, and I don't know if the game's going to try to tell me. That's part of the problem. I've just kind of been wandering. I know. I'm trying not to die. Look up, idiot! I can't get the damn control to do what I want. There we go. Alright. So, is this it? No, that just led me back where I was before. Down? No, I came up. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Open. Also, I've done a great job of using the gun, but I haven't actually fired a missile once yet. Oh, hello. Hi, goodbye. There's a tank! Gotcha. So you only have a finite amount of weapon energy, and you have to find pickups for it, I guess. Which I have not been doing. But I do have missiles, and that's the important part. Sus gun. I don't know if I trust this weapon to do the job. Eh! Whoa! I kind of like it. Alright, well, I got ammo for, I guess, my non-sus gun weapon. Okay. So, apparently they have checkpoints. I really don't remember. Good God! I don't know if I'm... Oh, I am killing him. Whoa! Oh, circle strafing in this game is not as easy as it looks. Am I dropping mines? I sure am. How do I change away from the mines that I'm using? Oh, damn it, he killed me. I killed him, but he killed me. I guess we restart there? There's a snake on the wall. Alright. Do I have to shoot him a second time? Alright. Got more sus gun ammo. Oh, there we go. Alright. Moving on. Maybe I was just a huge dumbass. I don't remember ever fighting some bug that pops out of the wall. Oh, okay. The bomb's dropped. Let's get the hell out of here. Screw the enemy. I'm out of here. I think I have to go up. I did it! Hey, cool. I did a little bit better accuracy-wise. Interesting. That may have been as far as I ever played in the game. I played the first level and was like, wow, I don't like this. Now, again, I cannot discount the possibility that part of it was around the time that the game came out. I was not used to playing games that involved the player being able to move in a 3D environment in all directions, where you can go up, down, spin in 360, aim at targets that aren't necessarily on foot on a ground with gravity and shoot straight at them. So maybe that was why I just never made it any further than, I think, the second stage, if I'm being honest. That said, now that I've been playing games for, basically my entire life, 40 plus years, It's actually kind of fun. I'm having fun with this. The MDF are now alerted to your presence and are at this moment assembling a task force at the Biodome compound where Pauly Shore and which of the Baldwin brothers got stuck and basically taught everyone the safety dance. You must beam in and neutralize the gathering threat before it's too late. I assume this is just a kill everything mission. Alright, they do have an enemy counter on the screen, so that's got to be basically all you got to do here. Just kill the enemies and get out alive. I hope if I was actually killing the enemy I'm shooting. Alright. I love that when you kill the enemy, their last-ditch effort to get you is to crash into you, because that's what they're doing. They're all diving right at me. Okay, guy, can you stop dodging my shit? Gotcha. They're getting smarter, and it's making it harder to kill them. Damn it! Stop crashing into me! Yeah, I know my shields are low. Unfortunately, there we go. No, I didn't pick it up. Grab it. Oh, that wasn't ammo. Or that was into shields. I'm out of missiles! Run! Oh, this game is not easy. I'm about to die. Unless that's shield. That's not shield. Okay, I think I know what the power pod's supposed to be. That's what's increasing my weapon's damage potential. Uh-oh. I died! Unfortunately, I think you do have a limited stock of lives, and I don't know what happens when you run out. The game may just end. Okay, let me play some more. Thank you, game. Yeah, because it seems to be carrying over level to level, and I had 3 at the beginning of the last level. This one I only had 2, so I'm guessing if you run out, it's over. Oh, I see stuff on the other side I want. Oh, I have max shield already. Never mind. Gotcha. Alright, let's grab this real quick. Head back in. Again, I think part of what makes this maybe not the most fun or intuitive experience is the fact that you're using a Nintendo 64 controller, and the Nintendo 64 only has the one thumbstick. So the controls are not nearly as intuitive as you would like. Anyone else? Hello. What are you doing? Crashing into me. I mean, it is a tactic if you're basically just a robot and your objective is to kill a human. Your last-ditch effort, just go ahead and commit suicide, you know? Bye-bye. Hup! Gotcha. Shield. Shield. Ammo. Damn it. Oh! Every time I think I'm starting to get the hang of the controls, I remember that the Y-axis is inverted. Gotcha. Oh. Oh! I like to see that the automated defense system is also incapable of flying in a straight line. Damn it. Oh, I died. Damn it. So I don't know what happens here. Did I just start the mission over, or is everything starting over? I think the whole game just starts over. Ah, damn it. Well, that would explain why I never made it very far in the main game. Pick trucker, whatever. I don't think there's a difference between the characters. It's just your skin, basically. Yeah, look at that. You have one option. It's get through with 3 lives or start all over again. That's not great design. I think what they should have done was they should have given you a stock of lives that regenerates every time you start a mission. So basically, you get through a level and it's very difficult and you could die, 2 times. But as long as you don't die 3 times, the next mission you get 3 lives again, and then you can start fresh on every single one. Maybe you can have a stock of, equipment that changes depending on whatever you used in the previous level. We'll play a little bit longer and see if I can't make it a little bit further, but yeah, honestly, if that's the brunt of the single-player experience, I think I remember why I didn't play it very long, which is that the game is maybe a little bit harder than it should have been, and I don't know if there's a difficulty setting that we can adjust here. I certainly didn't see one. I mean, I'd turn that thing... Oh, wait. Yeah, let's turn that up. Why not? All right, well, back. That'll give me a little bit longer longevity. A little more longevity, whatever. Let's be trucker. Trucker. All right, we didn't read the whole mission the first time, so let's read it again. The abandoned nuclear plant is the setting of your first foray into the heart of the Mechanized Defense Force, MDF. Your objective is to clear the plant of all enemies. All right, well, there you go. Second try. Hopefully not the same as the first. Can I load in? There we go. Ah, get... Of course. Get out of here. Get out of here. Kind of wish the enemy stayed dumb for longer. Be bad at video games like me for a little longer game. Shield? Shield. I'm learning the items. Alright. Oh! Who's shooting me? It's a turret. I need this. Yes, there we go. There we go. There we go. Get them all. Glad there's no contact damage with the wall if you're a bad driver, like I am. Alright, there is something back this way, right? Right in here. Got him. Oh, going backwards. What? Someone shot at me. Where? Where are you? There you are. Get back here. I think that was it, just the one. Go this way. Up there? No. And back this way? No. Alright, so I missed something up above, I think. Go this way. Up. Okay, I can definitely start feeling a little bit of a equilibrium issue just going through these levels as fast as I have been moving. Not a great feeling. Alright, so not there. Back up. I can see where people can get lost if it's a really, really big map. So far, these are not that big. But, you know, first level, obviously just kind of a taste of things to come. Got a second one. Done. Yeah, like the orbital things. I kind of wish they carried over in the next level. I think that would add to the replay value of the game if that was the case. Also, why do I see two other objects on the screen here, but I can't access them? What am I not doing that you would normally need to do to get those? Because they go away as soon as you get to the second level. And you can see the third level that appears right after that. So I don't get what that's supposed to be. Alright, same. We've already seen the objective before. Pick up the bomb, plant it, and run the hell away as fast as you can. Got an orbital. That'll help me out in the short term. Oh, there's a thing there. Oh, there! I'm getting shot! Alright, alright. I don't know what was locked. Not that, was it? There was something here I could go into. Oh. If I hit the right target. Alright, cool. Is that a door I can open? If it is, I don't know how. There we go. Shield. Oh god. I need it too. I'm getting shot. Oh, they killed my orbital laser, you dicks. Die! Why are you impossible to kill? And so accurate, too. That's the part that really sucks. They're good. Jesus, I should have just left the damn room. Yeah, I know, game. Thanks. I'm doing a terrible job. You don't have to keep telling me. Whoa! Gotcha. I don't know what door it unlocked. Was this the boss? I think it was. Well, if it is... Alright. I don't know what that is. Whoa! Oh, that's kind of cool. Hopefully it'll help me kill the boss. And I think Trojax is like a big nuke that you get. As I'll find out if I fire it once and then basically kill myself and everything else on screen and then feel like an idiot for using it in the first place. How the hell? There we go. Alright, so this is how I need to get there, right? Yep. Oh, cool! It's a charge-up weapon. And it's like a one-shot kill if you hit with it. If you hit with it. More health. There's the bomb. Alright, so not this way. Down, right? No, not there. Uh-oh. Oh, I've unleashed hell! Where are you? You're not getting the best of me. Kind of like this weapon, even though it isn't rapid fire, which kind of hurts it. Aw, oh, damn it. I know. God, game, thanks for telling me the bad news. Gotcha. Nope. Up, 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 up. No ammo in here. I don't want Suska. I don't like this. I want to use this against the boss, even if it does cost me. I think we're getting towards the boss, right? Oh, yep. Something's in here. I do have to kind of hitch my movement in order to hit with this thing, but it is very effective. Gotcha! Ah, damn it. These kind of look like tiny Starship Enterprises without the radar dish. They're little, what are they, the nacelles on the back end? I just went in a big circle. Not getting any closer to the boss. Alright, well, maybe down? Yep, there we go. This is it. This is the boss. Ow, you prick. Shield? No, that's not good. Now, hopefully the bomb I have will take care of him in one shot. Big hit! Oh! And I died. Well, there goes my cool weapon. Oh, we're in the same room already! Wait, I can go up there and get it, right? I can get up here? Get up. No, don't touch it for too long! Got him. Touch all the other goodies. Oh, there's a bunch of little flying bugs following me around. Get out of here. Dicks. Shields? Shields. None of that was shields. Alright, well, whatever. Bomb. Alright, get the freak out of there! Oh, there's my weapon. Don't care about the rest of this, just get to the top! I made it! Haha, you couldn't stop me. It doesn't make sense. I didn't know where I was supposed to go. The game didn't mark it in any way. I still lost the life in that level, which isn't great. I found a lot more stuff in that level, though. Okay, let's do it. I know what we have to do. We have to kill all the enemies. We just don't want to lose in the process and hopefully make it to the 4th level. I think that would be a good accomplishment for the episode. But dodging my shots, you little bastards. And of course, they're so good at leading their shots when I can't manage to hit them while they're just standing still. Yes, my default move to attack enemies and strafe at the same time is to hold the right C button. So if you're playing against me in first-person shooters, you know what I'm gonna do. Gotcha, gotcha. Ah, there we go. I wanted that. Out of there! Stop it! Can't get away from me! Coward! Alright, well, I came from there, so let's head back this way. Alright, fine, dodge my shot. Yeah, what happened? God, they all try to dive bomb you when they're about to die. That's very annoying. Nope, not this way! I don't know if that's supposed to be the music or one of the ships, but it sounds like a train keeps trying to pass. I keep hearing... Goo! I can't move! I'm stuck! Did someone shoot me with a beam? I'm stuck again. Yeah, there's something shooting me. That is very weird. And apparently he jibbed me in the process of shooting me. I think another ship's getting on my ass and grabbing me somehow. Alright. The important part is the enemies that I killed are still dead. Mug. Every time. I face the wall the wrong way every damn time. Gotcha. Alright, you want to grab my ass again? Try it. I dare you. There's my power weapon. There is something up here. I thought I saw something. I don't know what that does for my damage potential, but I like it. Power pod increases the blaster weapon, so... Whoa! Gotcha. Nice. Whoop! Come back here, Enterprise! Or maybe that's, one of the Romulan ones? What are they called? Birds of prey? I don't remember what the Romulan ships were called. No, those were the, Klingon birds of prey. I don't know, maybe they're both birds of prey. We're making progress. More progress than we did last time. We're getting close. And I'm not down to the last tiny square of health, although they're starting to do some damage. Gotcha. Someone's shooting from behind again with this bomb. I'll get you. Get out of here, you little prick. There is one behind me. Get out of here, you little dick. Ah, killed you anyway. I love it. I love how the game just defaults to run into a wall when it takes over control. Yeah, this sound. This sound that we keep hearing that. I remember hearing it in an episode of Mythbusters, and it's been driving me nuts ever since. Kill the head. All right, we'll do this last mission, then we'll go ahead and wrap it up for the day. Your objective is to locate and destroy the prototype war vessel, Meta-Tank. That's it. That's all they tell you. Let's go kill Meta-Tank. It's what Mark Zuckerberg was going to build it before he decided to build the Oculus Quest instead, or by the company that was building the Oculus Quest. Obviously, he didn't build it himself. All right, pick up the pod right there, idiot. Right in front of you. All right, guys. Yeah, I know. You love me. You want to follow me. I'll ride my coattails. Thanks, dickheads. Who's shooting me now? Get out of here. Who's shooting now? There's something about the little, like, the beat break that keeps happening here that just screams 90s. That dun dun. Yeah, that part there. I did it! I made it to the halfway point of a level that apparently is itty-bitty. Like, maybe I should be a little bit deeper into the level before you hit a restart, guys. Or is that it right there? The war tank is literally below me. Nothing hidden behind that wall there. Nothing behind that wall. Do I have to go into the stinky gases? I do, don't I? Alright, well, let's peek around the rest of the level before we do that. Ooh, we're into the club. The club with the bad dance hall music and drinks that cost $15 a piece. I found the Meta-Tank! I don't think that was it. Door's locked. Well, that ain't it. Whoa. I guess this is just water. Yeah, because there's like movement physics. Like I'm gliding as I increase my speed. Interesting. Ew, there's a sludge tunnel. Let's go in. There's one behind me. Yep, gotcha. Door unlocked. Who's shooting? God damn it. These guys love getting directly behind you and just poking you in the ass whenever you pop into a room with them. Anything here? No. Above? No. Well, I never thought that I would play a game when I was, 17, 18, however old I was when I first played the game, that I would come back to 20 years later and have more of an appreciation for than I would have had when I was younger and had a better control of my faculties. But yeah, I'm definitely appreciating what it has to offer in single player more now than I think I did when I was younger. Now, again, part of it may just be because as time has passed, I've gotten more comfortable playing in 3D environments than maybe back then. For whatever reason, I just couldn't appreciate them before, but at least what I've experienced here today, I'm enjoying so far. Even though, again, I think the big problem here is no map, no radar, no anything to guide you. And I don't know if I'm going in a giant circle or making progress or what. Oh, come on. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Door's still locked. Damn it. That's got to be the path, but I don't know what switch I didn't hit. Maybe up here? Oh. There's louvers in the way. Is that what they're called? Louvers? I'll take that. Shield. I also feel like when it hits that main break, that sound where it's like hitting the horns, I keep waiting for the Austin Powers theme song to kick in. Is that open before? No, I guess not. Yay! Wait until he finishes spinning in circles and shooting at nothing. Get out of here. Oh, God, I'm running real low on juice. I gotta pick my shots, basically. Ah! I got nitro. I need ammo. Ammo, guys. Where's my ammo? Bingo! I don't know what the bar in the bottom right is supposed to be. Fuel? Is there a fuel gauge in this game? Terrible job leading the shots to the target there. Oh, right above. Gotcha. There's another shooter somewhere. Ow! Right in the face. Oh, that's a... Oh, look at that. Oh, this is what I was supposed to be looking at. Not that I ever did, but I was supposed to be able to. Holy crap. I have 50 of those? Oh, hopefully I find a target to actually shoot with them. Door unlocked. But not this door. What's the point of these? Come on, put them near the door you're supposed to open. There's another door unlocked. I'm liking this. I am. I don't think it's perfect. I think there's some things they could have done a lot better. But I'm enjoying what I'm experiencing. Ah, I keep running low on this juice. Whoa! I found Metatank. Alright, ready? And... let's go. I had found Metatank. There he is. Fire, 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 fire. I have to use all my missiles? I have nothing left to shoot. Oh, look at this. You run out of juice, you just have to slow shoot it. Oh, here we go. Got it. Some ammo. Oh, I got hit in the face. I don't even know what shot me. Where am I? Oh, I'm in the same room. All right, fly this way. Oh, there's weapon pods right here. My weapon pods. All right, go back in there. Yeah, but so are his. Owie! Oh. Now I get the cool weapon. Damn it. That's what the hell do I gotta do? Door unlocked. The door here. Turn to beam in point. Well, how the hell do I get back? I have no idea where the beam in point was. I think it was this way. So we're about to find out. Ah, there's more enemies. Up. Not that way. Just going in a big circle now. I just went right back to where I started. Damn it. Oh, come on, game. You should have made this easier to figure out. It's got to be this way. So I got in, right? This way? Wait. There we go. They're putting enemies on the path back so that you know which way you're supposed to go, I think. Except this is a big circle. I opened a door, but what door was it? Not this. This is how I got in. Oh, shit. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, man. Is this just a dead end? God, they should have just locked all the doors that don't lead you to the exit, if that was the case. This is just wasting my time now. Not that way. Oh god, the final mission is trying to figure out how the hell you get out. I just went in a big circle again, didn't I? Of course. Of course. Sucks. I just want to finish. I may just give up in a second here if I can't make any meaningful progress. At least it's not timed. What I may be remembering is... I may be remembering when I played... I don't know if it was multiplayer or battle mode, and this ain't it. I know that's not it. There we go. Wait a minute. This is it, isn't it? Yeah, I think that took me in the right direction. All right, now we're finally making some progress. What I may be remembering, the missions involving other enemy mercenaries picking up something and running back to bases. I may just be remembering like a computer opponent-led mode in multiplayer. Because I do think you can actually play the 4-player multiplayer just using computer-controlled opponents. In which case, Yes, they would have had a mission type where basically you just found an object, grabbed it, and ran back to the... Oh, there we go. Ran back to whatever the start point was, trying not to get killed. So that may be what I remembered of the game, and maybe I just never played much of the single-player mode because I couldn't make it very far. Again, maybe what part of that is the fact that I just wasn't very comfortable with or good at this particular gameplay style, and it just took me some time to get used to it over the years playing other games where you can move around in a fully 3D environment, flying, up, down, left, right, whatever, to target and shoot your enemies. And now I'm more comfortable with it, and I actually enjoyed what we did today. So let's go ahead and wrap things up. We'll do the review phase. Let's go ahead and do a round of the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good is that I'm definitely happy that the game has more mission variety than I remembered it having. Again, I think what I was remembering was actually the multiplayer mode, which does in fact allow you to populate matches with bots, so you always have the option to play a 4-player game, even without 4 actual players. You have simple destroy all enemy ship missions, you have plant the bomb missions, there's even a couple of high-value targets or bosses that you need to kill. If it was simply capture the flag but in single player, I probably would have been bored, but the variety does give the game some legs. The weapons have some fun variety to them as well, especially the primary blasters. The charge-up weapon, the Trojax, was satisfying to use, even if it did slow combat down a bit. I had to wait for it to shoot, take a shot. Usually it would kill enemies in one hit, unless they were like the tank enemies, where it might have taken 2 shots, but it was a fun weapon to use. The absolute freedom of movement is definitely a strength here, even if I made a poor showing of it today. You're limited only by the size of the environment and your mastery of the control scheme, which frankly wasn't as bad as I remembered. I do have one major gripe about the controls, and we'll get into it in the bad. The environments could have been very drab if they had stuck to the derelict brown and gray color scheme that the story suggests players should find, but they decided to punch things up with lots of colorful lighting, particle effects, and explosions. It does make a difference, keeping areas from feeling identical level to level when you have, bursts of dark blue or green or purple or red, and they were all over the place in the game. I enjoyed the soundtrack, especially that first level banger with that funky guitar riff. I love that. I love that riff. Again, genre music is always subjective, and we're talking about mid to late 90s techno, so if you don't have a taste for it, the soundtrack might have been grating, but I liked it, because that's, my generation, basically. It was that kind of music. As far as the bad, the game should have had a map, or radar, or something as simple as on-screen arrows on the edges of the screen to guide players to their targets. I know the areas weren't exactly massive, but searching for a single small brown-gray ship to shoot against a similarly brown-gray backdrop just to complete the level can get quite frustrating. Players should be focused on the action on screen, not fumbling through arenas looking for the one target that they missed. Why are there no continues in this game? Players get a single stock of lives, and yes, you can adjust them up or down on the options, but there's no extra life pickups in the levels, and the life counter goes between levels. So if you lose one of your, say, 3 extra lives on one level and you go to the next one, you're down to 2. And once you lose all your lives, it's over. Forsaken came out on PC and home consoles, so there is absolutely no good reason to design the extra life system as though you expect players to keep popping quarters in an arcade cabinet to keep playing. Either give players a chance to earn more lives, reset the life counter after each mission, or just get rid of the extra lives, period. You don't need them. It holds the game back. I mentioned a big gripe with the controls, and it should have been obvious because I mentioned it in the episode. They inverted the Y-axis control and failed to give players the ability to change it, and that sucks. I am not a pilot. I do not think this is a better way to fly. Let me fix your erroneous assumption, devs. No! I hate it! I enjoyed the primary weapons, but I think they screwed up by using a power meter for all of the primary guns, except maybe the beam laser. Didn't really use it much. It basically meant you had to avoid spraying and praying in a game that feels like it's designed for just that. Fast, agile encounters where firing indiscriminately makes sense. Just get rid of the power meter. It gates my fun. It didn't enhance the experience. As far as the ugly, the ship designs leave a lot to be desired. A few look like miniature Star Trek ships, and that's fine, but many are just indistinct polygonal lumps firing at you. It's not exactly intimidating. I knew I needed to destroy them, which is the important part, but they were very uninspired. As usual, we're talking about an N64 game, so you're talking smudgy, blurred textures everywhere, which is really an eyesore. The audio is also pretty badly compressed. I think the PlayStation 1 and PC versions were probably going to be a little bit cleaner because they had the extra space, but you can hear where the audio would have benefited from that extra storage. And unfortunately, the N64 carts only gave you, I don't think any of them went higher than 64 megabits. I think that was the highest they went. And you're talking, this is around a time when PlayStation games could come out in 3 or 4 discs that could hold 750 megs. So they really had to compress audio on N64 games. They put effort into creating unique characters for the players to choose from, but there is nothing different about them. There's no strength or speed or agility stats, no starter weapons, nothing. Just pick the skin you'll catch the briefest glimpse of at the end of each level and move on. That felt like a waste. One other minor gripe, the secondary weapons, the missiles, I felt like they only gave you a handful of shots, and they really shorted you on the stock in that regard. Most of them, you had maybe 3 or 5 shots with the missiles, with the mines. They had one secondary I picked up that gave you 50 shots, and that was it. And when you short players like that, it forces them to rely on their primary weapon, and I just complained about the fact that there's a power meter. So either up the missiles that you get for all of the different types, or just don't have a power meter for your gun. That part was really dumb. All right, let's go ahead and give the game a score. We do our score in Randars, 1 to 10. I came into the episode today thinking that this was a dud based on my memory of it from 20 years ago, and I expected to score it very low. I'm happy to say I was wrong. It might be that I've become more comfortable using an analog stick to maneuver in the last, 20 years. It might be that I expected a multiplayer game that I would love back in 98 or 99 when I bought the game. I didn't love it, and never gave the single player a real chance to wow me. It might even have been that I fundamentally misunderstood the changing mission parameters, tried to kill everything in every level, and boned myself chasing after unimportant targets when I should have just gone after my goal and ran. In any case, this is a better game than I remember it being, and I had fun today. So I'm going to give it 8 Randars. It's not without its problems. The lack of a radar and the prohibitive extra life system really hurt the experience, but the moment-to-moment gameplay is fun, owing to the 360-degree movement system and reasonably smart enemies that avoid your shots to an extent and try to kamikaze you as they're dying, because they're just drones, so it's not like they're trying to save themselves if they get shot down. Might as well just run into you, try to get one last hit. I'm actually surprised this game didn't receive a sequel. I think a little bit of refinement and this actually could have become a destination franchise on the N64 and PlayStation 1 generation of consoles. And the PlayStation 1 especially was a pretty big home for games that had flight controls. I know we're going to be looking at some games in the future for a series called Colony Wars that basically had the same kind of controls as this game. Maybe a little bit more like a traditional ship where if you give it some throttle, it'll just keep traveling. In this one, literally, if you let go of the gas, you stopped. But they do have very similar feeling controls. 8 Randars. I think this is an enjoyable game, albeit with some issues, but I had fun with it, and frankly, that is more important to me than being perfect. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. That's going to do it for this episode of Nubs Collection. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.